video, Google revealed that it may hold on to data it shouldn't necessarily have. So then does that open the door to potential privacy concerns, even though in this case that was a huge guess? Yeah, and I think that that's the question that a lot of people who
Y'all read the description.
or any other kind of security camera on their door or on their home are likely asking right now. Does this video actually exist somewhere? Does it live in the cloud of the company that owns these cameras? It certainly looks like there has been issues in the past for some companies who again have had to work with authorities and actually go through
Hey,
a
what's
very
up?
specific system. Nest, for example, has a team, the law enforcement response team, that deals with warrants and subpoenas on a day-to-day basis. Now, whether they will go to these lengths for every police or FBI request, that is probably unlikely. But Google's cloud services definitely
Battle rapper Geechi Gotti got caught up hitting pharmacy stores and shit, which is first I want to say I've been good. Thanks for asking. First, I want to say I fuck with Geechi Gotti. He destroyed Easy the Block Captain, destroyed Remy too. You might as well say ran down a whole, just he did his thing. He destroyed Easy the Block Captain, and I fuck with him. But everybody know battle rap really ain't hitting the same like '05. Nah, I say like '06, '06 and up, maybe '07, '08, when it was like really in its prime and shit. Like when like celebrities was stopping through just to peep what was going on and shit like that. So it ain't really hitting the same. And then as time go on, some niggas feel like maybe 5 grand don't hit the same as it did in 210. I want this now. I feel worth this now. I done been in a movie. Woo de woo de woo woo woo. So and then dudes also be having personal issues too, like drug problems and all type of shit or whatever. But I'ma just say this, and I can speak on this because I'm a nigga who from the South and I've been coming to Ohio since the '90s. Doing a crime like that, bruh, just the Ohio, this ain't like the South, this ain't like the West Coast. If they give your ass 10 years in Ohio, you doing day for day. It ain't no getting a GED. It ain't no judicial release. I don't give a fuck what your lawyer tell you. Shock program, any type of word he want to use professional to make it sound good. Ohio is a different type of ball game. You know what I mean? Ohio, and then Lake Butler, Ohio. Like I would never in my life attempt to even be in no fucking place like that. Like riding through Lake, but that shit don't even sound right. Think about it, like Lake Butler, Ohio. That don't even sound like some shit that, especially niggas 4 deep in the whip, that 4 deep in a hot car. You know what I mean? Like, who would be in Lake Butler? Half the viewer, y'all ain't never even heard of no shit like that, right? Like, Lake Butler, Geechi Gotti, what the fuck is you doing 4 deep? Then the laws even said they knew one of the members of the little lit crew flew in from Compton, said they was already on y'all trail and shit like that. Soldier Boy 1491. But yeah, it's like, bruh, that wasn't no smart move. You know what I mean? Like smashing pharmacy stores in Ohio, bro. Like, trust me, Ohio is day for day, bro. They give your ass 12, bro. Battle rap ain't finna see your ass unless it's through a phone, bro, for 12 years, whatever it is they give you. Because one thing about Ohio, bro, especially if they know you from out of town, in they mind, they feel like they used to even ask me this shit, like back in like early 2000. They were like, I'm talking about like some 2000, 2001 type shit, the police. You know what I mean? You from Florida. What is you doing up here? Because in their mind, it's nothing appealing to be up here. Snow. Like, why would you be up here? And I was a young nigga. Like, in their mind, they felt there was no reason for me to be up here for real, unless there's some drugs, some shit going on. So they used to harass me and fuck with me a lot whenever they could, you know what I mean, kind of get their hands on me. But I was very slippery at the time. Pause. But um Lake Butler, Ohio is just that just one of those smart move. You know what I mean? Like, especially to call yourself having a lit crew where you gonna be hitting Walgreens and shit like that and all that. Like that just ain't no smart good hustle. I fuck with Geechi Gotti, you know what I mean? He a battle rapper. For those that don't know, go check his shit out. Like he go in, he destroyed Easy the Block Captain his last battle. Not his last battle, but a couple battles before. But when I heard that he caught the crime in Ohio, and a lot of different states be talking about, nah, man, I'm going in at 85% time slash this, bruh. Yeah, you're gonna get time served the time you sit in the county because they're not gonna give you a bond. They're gonna label you a flight risk. And that's your time served right there. The time however you sit in the county, find your case. You know what I mean? So, um, you know what I mean? I wish him the best, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean, with me knowing, you know what I mean, the crime level and the seriousness of the crime and shit like that or whatever, Ohio, man, they finna squeeze a eagle out of a quarter type shit. You know what I mean? Like, and like I say, it's something about like if they just feel like you from that's like when they was telling me you from Florida, what is you doing here? And they mind they like you from LA. Why is you out here? You know what I mean? Either you spreading gang shit or you out here for a negative reason type shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then them people ain't used to your crowd of how you roll. You feel me? They know out of towners, they know outsiders, they know who's supposed to be there and who don't supposed to be there. So you ride four deep in a hot car, hitting licks, and then getting caught with some of the drugs that y'all took from the pharmacy and all that shit. Just wild shit. Like y'all thought it was real sweet. You know what I mean? And everything that's sweet comes with a bitter ending. You know what I mean? Whether it's a toothache, a cavity, or whatever. Because one thing I will tell you about Ohio, especially Lake Butler, Ohio. Like I had to look that shit up on the phone and like, where's this shit at? Like, you know what I mean? Because I've never heard of no Lake Butler, Ohio. So when he decided to go out there with the crew and commit a fucking crime, you know what I mean? In my mind, I'm like, that wasn't no smart move. You know what I mean? Like, it don't matter what you go through, man. It's certain crimes that you just shouldn't fuck with, especially with the way the times is. You know what I mean? Like burglary and snatching grabs and shit like that or whatever, and really just violent type shit for real. Because if you get caught up, they sending your ass to the upper room. You know what I mean? So Geechee Gotti, I fuck with him. You know what I mean? Like he had one of the best battles that you could ever watch. You know what I mean? Like I say, easy to block captain. He destroyed him, ran him down like a Christmas list. Shitted on him and Remy. You know what I mean? But like I say, sometimes people be having vices, lifestyles. You know what I mean? You got a crew. If you notice, when them dudes be battle rapping, they got a few people with them. You know what I mean? How many of them paid their own way? You know what I mean? You got to get a hotel room. So shit be adding up. You know what I mean? Shit be costing. You know what I mean? So it's a lifestyle. You know what I mean? And then you want to keep up with it. You know what I mean? We see you with the jewelry, the ice and change. You know what I mean? Some people feel like in order to attract money, you got to look like money. You know what I mean? But if you really don't have money and touch paper off and on through life and then just in general, then you ain't really worried about what the fuck somebody think about you. You know what I mean? Like me, I get on here, I don't really care what a motherfucker think. You know what I mean? I know me, and for those who know me, know what it is. You know what I mean? But sometimes, man, you don't realize you fucked up until you hear the words "no bond." You know what I mean? And I done been in that situation before. You feel me? So he definitely finna have some thinking time on his hands to think and really just wish he would have took a better route as far as on the path he took and shit like that. And like I said, if you ain't in tune with Geechee Gotti, he a battle rapper. Go check his shit out. You know what I mean? The nigga fire. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with him. But I just had to tap in and let it be clear, let it be known that my nigga, that wasn't no smart move, Holmes. You know what I mean? And I fuck with you. But one thing I do know is this though, nigga. I know all different. I done heard of Soul in Ohio. Nigga, they got Ashtabula, Ohio, Orwell, all type of shit, nigga. I've never Mansfield, Sandusky, all type of shit, Akron, nigga, whatever the fuck. But I will tell you this, nigga, I've never heard of no fucking Lake Butler, Ohio. That shit sound like some shit like when I first heard of Wooster or some shit, Ohio or something like. I know that's a place that I don't even want to even get caught driving without license in. So um, Tribe Gang TV, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I mean? Share this live. You feel me? And yeah, Geechi Gotti, man, we wish him the best, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, he did have a career, but it don't matter how much you plead with them people and talk about your career. In their mind, you flew from LA to Ohio. You got your guys coming over. Y'all intentions was not pure. You know what I mean? And sometimes you just gotta accept with what comes with certain shit. You know what I mean? But until then, try Gang TV, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. We out.